Ever felt the thrill of a close call in a race? Or the satisfaction of solving a mind-bending puzzle? Nintendo games have bottled that feeling for decades. They've transported us to fantastical worlds, introduced us to unforgettable characters, and challenged us in ways both exciting and rewarding. But with countless titles across generations of consoles, where do you even begin? 10. The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Making something even better after a masterpiece is hard, but Nintendo is the only company that can do it. With its huge world full of dungeons, shrines, and quests, Tears of the Kingdom is the best sandbox adventure game out there, and that's just for the Switch. As well as new abilities, there are also new skills that focus on creation. For example, Link can make cars with Ultra Hand, and Fuse lets you make new weapons. In Tears of the Kingdom, which picks up after Breath of the Wild, Link and Zelda are split up again because an evil that had been asleep for a long time comes back to life and spreads across Hyrule. It's up to you, Link, to get your power back, find the lady, and make the land peaceful again. 9. Super Mario Odyssey. Not satisfied with just releasing the most innovative Zelda game of 2017, Nintendo went above and beyond by also releasing one of the best Mario games on Switch and one of the best Mario games ever. In Super Mario Odyssey, the world is set up in a sandbox way similar to Super Mario Sunshine. Our friend with the beard has to explore huge levels to find secret tasks and collect hundreds of power moons to power his hat-shaped ship, the Odyssey, and save Princess Peach. This game is different because Mario can copy the skills of almost every enemy in the game. He hasn't been learning from Kirby though. Instead, he's become friends with a hat that can do magic. Cappy lets Mario take control of enemies, non-player characters, and even random items, giving him new skills and moves that have never been seen before. Mario's latest adventure has a lot of fun things to do and ways to move. There are also a variety of Super Mario Odyssey amiibo that can be used to make the game even better. 8. Animal Crossing. New Horizons. Do you remember when Animal Crossing was a rare DS game, which has strange people and gyroids that move around a lot? Well, Animal Crossing New Horizons has now sold more than 30 million copies for the Nintendo Switch. It was such a hit that many other games like it have been made for the Switch, as well as a lot of plush toys and animals. The show became a worldwide hit thanks to lucky timing and a ton of new ways to design not only your house but also your island. Beautiful New Horizons looks even better in shiny HD. People in the town are cuter than ever. You can see bugs moving around, and the mood created by the starry night sky is unbeatable. This great game also got a big update and some paid add-ons. 7. Astral Chain. Silver Surfer knows how to make action games, just as Gordon Ramsay knows how to cook and yell at people. Now it's an art form, and they always do a great job. Astral Chain is only available on the Nintendo Switch. It's an action game that shows off Platinum's action skills in some interesting ways, and it might have the best graphics on the system so far. The game lets you play as Akira, a police officer in a city set in the future. She has to use Legion monsters as weapons. The Astral Chain is what connects you to the Legion. You can attack by yourself with your Legion or by using the chain itself to attack. Anyone who likes action games should give Astral Chain a try. It's part detective story, part crazy action game with a lot of style. 6. Fire Emblem. Three Houses. After the success of Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS, this niche series is now more famous than ever. The series has continued to grow and get better, with many saying that Fire Emblem Three Houses is the best game in the decades-long series. Fire Emblem is a strategy game where you take charge of a group of characters and fight against other forces while growing up and getting new weapons and skills. Think of it as cartoon chess. You play Byleth, a professor at a school where different groups live. The way these groups interact with each other and with the world has big effects. As a big adventure game, Fire Emblem Three Houses is a great choice for any strategy or RPG fan. It has a lot of great characters, 3 great stories to play through, and some great improvements to the series' RPG parts. 5. Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh no, Luigi. He sure does go to a lot of scary places for someone who gets scared easily. In this entry too, things go wrong after Luigi gets an offer that seems too good to be true to stay in a fancy hotel. Soon, he is following ghosts through the creepy building's many floors. Next Level Games learned a lot from making Luigi's Mansion 2 for the 3DS. This game not only runs more smoothly, but it also looks like a cartoon movie come to life. Amazing animation brings the funny scene of Luigi running away in fear to life, and the game is enjoyable to play and master. It's fun to look around the whole hotel for secret items and cash while beating the many ghosts and awesome bosses that get in Luigi's way. Even though it's a silly game, the fact that it made our list of the best ghost games says a lot. 4. Monster Hunter Rise. When Monster Hunter World came out, it made a lot of improvements to the series and added shiny HD images, which may have made Switch fans a little jealous. Now that our Monster Hunter Rise review is out, it's much harder to say which is the best Monster Hunter game. That's because everyone loved Monster Hunter Rise on the Nintendo Switch this year. Monster Hunter has never felt faster or smarter than it does in Rise, which adds some gymnastics and a trusty new pet called the Palamute. You can even play in the new Rampage mode if you like killing a lot of enemies at once. Playing with friends is also a lot of fun. Rise also has a huge update called Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which added even more content to the huge package and blew us away. Another way to stay ahead of the game is to use our Monster Hunter Rise skills. 3. Stardew Valley. I love living a quiet life. Most likely Stardew Valley is the most relaxed game on Switch. You have to build and take care of a cute pixelated farm in this cozy farming game. You have to pick your crops, take care of them, and try your best to make money too. You can also get married, decorate your home, meet new people in the town, rebuild the community center, explore the mines, and fish. You can play Stardew Valley in any way you like and at any speed you choose. No matter how you play, you can enjoy hundreds of hours of great relaxing gameplay if you want to. When you do finally get into Stardew Valley, be sure to read our fishing guide. 2. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a game you should play if you like Metroidvania games like Metroid, Castlevania, Axiom Verge, Ori, and the Will of the Wisps, and more. It's harder than most because it's based on Dark Souls and has tough bosses tucked away in most places. You also have to walk a long way to get to them and fight yourself to get back any souls you lose when you die. But Hollow Knight really shines when it comes to world building and game feel. Controlling Hollow Knight is absolutely amazing, and each new skill you unlock makes your weapons even stronger. After that, the world's wonder and the style's strength made me want to see everything I could. I'm still amazed at how good this game is. Hopefully Team Cherry is working hard on the next one, so we don't have to wait too long for Hollow Knight Silksong to come out. 1. Metroid Dread. Talk about being late in style. Metroid Dread is the follow-up to Metroid Fusion, which came out in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance. Samus finally comes back, but it feels like she never went. Dread might be the best game in the 35-year-old series. It has smooth movement, enjoyable weapons, and a world with a lot of atmosphere that you can explore. We hope we don't have to wait this long again. It has a lot of information, and if you use the Metroid Dread amiibo, it has even more. Finally, Dread brings the Metroid great story to a close after a long time. Fans who have been waiting can enjoy a lot of story. But if you've never played a Metroid game before, you're about to start a great action-adventure game that ends a story. For now, this is the best place to begin. If Dread turns you into a Metroid fan, then welcome. There you have it, our list of the best Nintendo games. In the huge world of Nintendo, there is something for everyone. There are famous tales and problems that will make you think. But the journey doesn't end here. New classics are always emerging, and hidden gems are waiting to be discovered. Keep your eyes peeled on this channel for future explorations into Nintendo's incredible library. Until next time, happy gaming.